MKUltra was a covert and illegal human research program aimed at the research and development of chemical, biological, and radiological methods of mind control and torture. The CIA initiated MKUltra in an attempt to develop their own mind control tools and techniques that could be used against enemies. However, the project is now infamous for its ethical violations, as many of the human subjects involved in the experiments were tested without their knowledge or consent. The experiments involved the administration of drugs, especially LSD, lysergic acid diethylamide, and other forms of psychological torture. Despite its official termination in the 1970s, the legacy of MKUltra continues to provoke shock and intrigue due to the nature of the experiments and the CIA's reluctance to share details about the project. Some of the methods and experiments conducted were covert administration of psychoactive drugs, electroshock therapy, hypnosis, sensory deprivation and isolation, and verbal and sexual abuse. One of the most controversial aspects of MKUltra was the CIA's use of U.S. and Canadian citizens as unwitting test subjects. These individuals were not informed about the nature of the experiments, nor did they give informed consent. In the United States, over 7,000 American veterans participated in these experiments non-consensually during the 1950s through 1970s. Many of these tests were conducted at more than 80 institutions, including colleges and universities, hospitals, prisons, and pharmaceutical companies. The exact number of people involved in the tests is unclear due to the agency's poor record-keeping and the destruction of most MKUltra documents when the program was officially halted in 1973 and most of the records were destroyed. In 1977, a significant event occurred that shed more light on the MKUltra project. During a search for documents in response to a request under the Freedom of Information Act, an employee of the CIA's Office of Technical Service discovered 7 boxes of MKUltra financial documents that had escaped the 1973 destruction. These boxes contained fragmentary financial data about 149 MKUltra subprojects. The discovery of these documents, which totaled more than 20,000 pages, provided new insights into the project's activities and scope. The documents revealed new details of experiments on unsuspecting citizens designed to control their behaviors through exotic drugs, electroshock, radiation, and other means. More than 1,000 pages of documents obtained from the agency under the Freedom of Information Act provided the details on the supersecret project. The public release of these documents led to Senate hearings that were conducted by the Select Committee on Intelligence and the Subcommittee on Health and Scientific Research of the Committee on Human Resources. The hearings revealed the extent of the unethical experiments conducted under MKUltra and led to significant public outcry and demands for accountability. This, in turn, highlighted the need for greater oversight of intelligence activities and the importance of ethical guidelines in research. The legacy and impact of MKUltra are far-reaching and continue to be felt to this day. The project has left a lasting imprint on American society and beyond, influencing various aspects of culture, policy, and public perception. Some critics argue that the widespread use of drugs like LSD during the 1960s and 1970s was partially a result of the CIA's experimentation with these substances under MKUltra. Despite the official termination of the project in the 1970s, MKUltra's activities remain a subject of concern and investigation to this day. In conclusion, the legacy of MKUltra serves as a stark reminder of the ethical boundaries that were crossed in the name of national security during the Cold War. It underscores the importance of transparency, accountability, and ethical guidelines in research and intelligence activities.